I could stop whenever I want. I'll only do it socially. I'm pretty sure doing it once or twice won't get me addicted. How many times have this been said to you, or someone you know, or even said it yourself? 2 in every 25 kids from 18 to 24 use vaping devices. A chilling statistic is 5.6 million Americans younger than 18 will die early from smoking related illness, which is about 1 in 13 people. According to that statistic, at least 400 students at RTC used or have used a vaping device that contains nicotine. In my speech, you will know the consequences of vaping. Nicotine abuse at a young age can have a profound effect later in life. First, I will explain to you why you should not abuse nicotine. The first reason why you should not use nicotine is that nicotine is extremely addictive. I could tell you that from first-hand experience. With addictions comes health problems. For example, as of February 18th, 2020, 2,807 people have been hospitalized due to lung injury. Another common outcome of abusing nicotine is lung cancer. We have extensive knowledge that smoking causes cancer, but since vaping is much younger than tobacco, we don't have a lot of knowledge on how common lung cancer is with vaping. A common myth regarding the use of nicotine is that nicotine does not cause serious disease and death, but rather it is the mixes of chemicals that can cause serious disease and death. Another reason why I should not partake in the consumption of nicotine early on in life is that it can disrupt normal brain development and cause mood disorders. Not only does that mess with your developing brain, but when you are pregnant, that use tobacco products can cause birth defects such as having a cleft palate and a cleft lip. The state of Washington has put a bill which decrees law to where the legal age of purchasing tobacco is now raised to 21, whereas before it was the age of 18. This new bill helps the youth have a lower chance of getting addicted to tobacco and lowers the chance of death because smoking costs more than 7 million deaths a year. The new bill will lower the yearly death caused by tobacco. My own experiences with abusing nicotine has been awful. I can remember the first time I picked up a vape. I've been vaping daily for the last 5 years of my life. The first year I was vaping was just for the flavor because I thought it would be cool. I was an idiot. I have gone through the stages of multiple pods a day to just a few puffs a day. I've even quit vaping cold turkey twice, but I've relapsed back into it, sadly. If I could go back in time to stop myself from ever picking up a vape, I would do it 1,000 times over. It was probably the worst decision I've made in my entire life. I am very proactive and tell my friends who don't vape at all, or those who barely vape at all, not to. I don't wish this upon anyone. Addiction is a very hard thing to break, and it can grip your entire life. Because that's all I crave. I crave nicotine every second of the day. It is the only thing on my mind. Every time I'm not vaping, I'm thinking, when is the next time I'm going to vape? The moment I wake up in the morning, I go find my vape, and at night, I vape before I go to bed. I am what you call an addict, and I'm not afraid to admit it. Because that is the reality of the situation. That being said, I've quit twice in my life. I know I have the ability to stop, and I do plan on stopping because I know it is not good for me. I could see myself in the future looking back at this time, remembering that I used to be addicted. Because at some point in time, whether this year or the years after, I know for a fact I will overcome this challenging obstacle. The best way to stop being addicted to nicotine would be to quit gradually and to keep yourself busy, because with withdrawals, you can get grumpy, have headaches, and have the lack of ability to do whatever you want. Or you might even get depressed. I can confirm all this is true because I've gone through withdrawals twice in my life. How I got over my addiction was I went cold turkey twice. and it was the most horrible experience I've ever gone through. And that's most likely how I'm going to, you know, get over it again, because I know I've already done it and I know it's gonna work, because, who's to say it won't work again? In conclusion, don't start using tobacco. If you do, try your best to quit. If you know anybody and you love them, try to convince them to stop at some point. Thank you.